Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of JALEN Says. And today we're going to be with a really important person. Now, she does a lot of things in the music industry. In the industry, she is spectacular, to say in one word. I mean, when I was looking over all the things she did, it was a long list, by the way. It was a long list. But to kind of like shorten it down, basically, right? She does a lot. I'm sorry, I'm kind of stuttering trying to put out what she said because it's a lot. It's really a lot. Her name is Miss Tannika May, A.K.A. Miss All Bizz. Now, before we get into this incredible interview, we gotta thank our sponsor. We have Time Sunwear for sunwear that's always on time whenever you need it. In the summer, in the spring, the fall, in the winter. Any casual wear, any professional wear, any funky wear, please check out On Time Sunwear on Instagram, and it'll be in the description below. Now, I guess to do a introduction, she is a manager, she's a CEO, she's an agent, she is a wow. She's a lot. Like, mine is zooming up and down trying to figure out the things that she does, because I do a lot of stuff. I know I post stuff on Facebook, stuff like that, but she does a lot of stuff, and it's incredible. So before I even get her on, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for doing what you do. But I guess to introduce herself even further, we have Miss All Bizz. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So to the people who don't really know who you are, can you say who is Miss All Bizz?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
For the people who don't know who you are, who is Miss All Bizz?
Oh, Miss All Bizz is myself. I am a music business manager and consultant. I primarily work in the promotions and marketing area of the music business. I also am the COO of No Limit Records Midwest, a licensed trademark sublabel of Master P. I think we froze a little bit.
Sorry, the internet problems throughout the you probably get it. But you do a lot of incredible things, and to get this really started off, what made you want to?
I can't hear his audio. Your audio is a little low.
Okay, to get this started off, what really made you want to become an entrepreneur?
What would make you want to become an artist of No Limit? Was that the question?
Entrepreneur.
An entrepreneur?
Yes.
Having control of your own destiny is definitely why entrepreneurs pursue their own, businesses or their own personal services that they provide. It is a way that you can have control over your own life, and your schedule. You can have control over your schedule. You can fit it into your family life. It's a balance, though. It's to be considered if you choose to be an entrepreneur. It is a balance between working 24/7. In a regular job, you look at like maybe 10, 12 hours being a long shift. But when you're an entrepreneur, you're going to be working all the time. So that's something that you sign up for. But in the end, I think that the reward outweighs the risk. So even saying that, you'll get a lot out of being an entrepreneur if you're a boss type person, and the boss type mentality that you have about yourself, and that you want to be in control of your own destiny, and you want to be able to build wealth. I think it's a great wealth builder to be an entrepreneur. And so those are the things that stand out to me.
Okay. How did you become an entrepreneur?
I became an entrepreneur. I actually pursued an educational career. So I actually went to college, got my associate's degree in business management. I went on to get a bachelor's degree in EFSB, which is entrepreneur, family, and small business. And then I got a master's degree in business administration and accounting. So I kind of just tied everything into each other, and I took it in multiple steps and was able to grow what I thought was important for my business. So since I'm in the entertainment business, I have to be well versed at all of those areas.
Wow. So did you know you were going to be an entrepreneur from the start?
Kinda, yes. Even from a kid, I was told by teachers, like, you talk a lot, like maybe you should go into broadcasting. We can see you as a broadcaster even one day. And so I just pursued, I tried to keep it down in class, but able to excel outside of class. So I started doing like the student union stuff and becoming class president and just, anything I could do to reach out in the community. So when you have those traits, you kind of probably should go into entrepreneurship.
Wow. Wow. So how did it feel when you first started to grow your first business?
Say that again?
How did it feel when you first started to grow your first business?
How did it feel? Euphoria, surreal, that you're finally doing something that's actually paying off. So after all of the hard work comes the payoff. And that feeling is like the greatest feeling in the world. So throughout every obstacle and overcoming every adversity, the end result of actually accomplishing and becoming what you set out to do is very self-gratifying.
Wow. Wow. You just talked about the hardships, and how was it keeping your confidence and I guess keeping your endurance when all the hardships of being an entrepreneur? Because
you kind of start to question yourself, right?
Yeah.
But with me, it was more self-evaluation. So as things happen, you just evaluate. It's a lesson. You know what I mean? So don't take it too hard. Don't give up. By all means, don't give up. But just take heed of what happened and what hardship could be avoided next time and what steps you can take to stay on a good path. But surround yourself with good people also, because those people may be able to help you out of those tough situations.
Yes. So about surrounding yourself with good people, when you're starting up, how were you able to network and I guess have help behind your business?
Say that one more time.
When you were starting up, how were you able to network and get help behind your business?
Okay, I would say taking advantage of networking events. What we do in the music industry in the beginning is called grassroots. So grassroots is like hitting the pavement with those 10 toes down. You're literally going everywhere, meeting everyone you can that can be instrumental in your career or the career of your artist. So a good manager has connections. You have to get out there and get those connections. Being involved in social media, there's a lot of good places where you can search hashtags for networking events. There's word of mouth. There's going to the events themselves in physical form, showing up when the showcases happen, showing up when they do live performances in clubs, and just staying at it and basically building your network from there. So everything collectively is important when networking.
So when your business started to grow and gain fruit, how did you keep it continual and keep gaining more with it?
Well, I would say, I guess when you get to that point, right? And so it takes some time, but once you do elevate, you recognize what you have and what you can grow from that point forward. So in this business, with the music business, you start off with independent artists, an independent platform. You're doing everything yourself. You're wearing more than one hat, and you just keep going, and you start to excel where you can delegate duties to other people. You start to expand your network, so those people often help you succeed. And so you'll have I'll just say me personally, I had a great relationship bond with those in the industry that are considered like pioneers or moguls. I align myself with the more seasoned professionals so that I can get that torch that they're trying to pass down.
So what was your role in the music industry at that time?
At that time, manager. Music business manager. Kind of doing some of the tour manager type stuff too. Like I said, I wore many hats, so you have to do more than one thing. And I even at times did book an agent. So it's just, whatever was required in the beginning and in that time of my life, I just really had to do a lot on my own.
And with a lot of people that I interviewed and a lot of people that I know, it's something that people just say, oh, well, I really like music. I just jumped into it. But seeing all your credentials, I see all the stuff that you are capable of doing. So how did it feel getting into the managing role with all the credentials that you had?
Well, it felt really good to go into the management role because it was a passion of mine to help others succeed.
Mm.
So if you're going to help others succeed, they need guidance. They need someone that knows their stuff. So you really have to study and do your research. And this industry isn't by far easy, but it's worth it if you take the time to do the necessary steps. It is respecting the process. There's a process that is entailed with the music business, and you just have to take it one step at a time. So that's what I did. I literally just grew what I had exponentially once my network was formed. So that networking in the beginning was instrumental in being able to launch the label. Because when it's time to launch, you really have to have those certain people in place that'll be able to help you implement and finish and complete goals. So I set a number of goals for myself of what I want for the label. And I have people that I involved in my circle and that surround me that help me, succeed in doing that and doing what the label requires.
Okay. Okay. So after your business started growing and you started gaining from it, what was your next step? What was your
I
next?
think my next step is the launch of the label. So once you get to a certain point, you're structuring that whole time, even with the networking, even with getting your artists ready to put out that music. That is part of the structure. So then once you're ready and you've got a product that's worth pushing to the public, and then once you've done something that really feels right and you're outweighing, your pros and cons, then you can say it is time to become a full-fledged label. So that's kind of where I'm at now. We've done the background, we've laid the foundation. Now it's time to take off.
Wow. Wow. So what is the things with a label that a manager doesn't do? What is the add-on?
Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a tour throughout the Midwest, right? And so we're also going to do like an international tour. I am the Midwest branch of No Limit. So my concentration is with Midwest artists of all genres. I'm not genre specific. I do a lot with Afro beats and Amapiano music and those types of artists. And a lot of our collaborations are with Afro beats and Amapiano. So my concentration, I guess, with the label is to be able to take it internationally and then be able to collaborate with them in the United States, thereby bringing their music to us.
Wow. So a lot of people now with the traction of Afro beats are really starting to listen to it, really starting to know about it. But I did not know what Amapiano was until you just told me. So can you kind of explain what that is for a lot of viewers?
Yes, Amapiano is more of a piano. So you've got that in the word Amapiano. So you got piano at the end, and that's really what it is. It's more melodic. It's a different approach to Afro beats where you still have that drum bass beat, but you also have a lot of melody, and the keys come from the piano. So once you start to mix that with the melody, you get this beautiful sound called Amapiano.
All right, all right. What got you interested in those types of beats and that type of music?
What was that?
What got you interested in those types of beats and that type of
Oh wow. I am a avid music fan, right?
Mm.
So I've got a big, large catalog of what music I like. So in early stages, I would say growing up, it was more jazz. My parents were big jazz listeners. And so we also like listened to gospel music. And then as my palette kind of grew as I got older. I'm like, I like a little bit of everything. But when I heard Afro beats, oh my goodness, JALEN, it was like, this makes me move. like I'm gonna move whether I want to or not. And
Mm.
so it's that upbeat feeling, that good feel music. And I like that. And I think we need more of that for the industry right now and within our culture. We've got to get back to the more positive, good feeling type music. So I think that Afro beats and I'm a piano will bring that, that excitement and that good feeling to our, listening people all around the world.
So I see the No Limits record logo behind you, and all Biz Talk, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. But how did you become COO of No Limits?
I had established a relationship with Mr. Percy Miller, professionally known as Master P. We had a relationship based off of my artist that I was managing at the time.
Mm.
So King Roy Gotti is a signed artist of No Limit Forever. So we kind of set out to get with someone who had his best interest at heart and that also offered us what we were looking for. We weren't just looking for a label, we were looking for someone to grow and be an extended family with, but we were also looking to someone that knew the business in and out. And for me, that was Master P. For me, I knew that the philanthropy work that he does and the music, background that he has collectively was something that we were looking for a label. So that's how we basically got, in the beginning interested in meeting with P and discussing business about him being an artist. But then as time went on, we kind of both wanted to be in an executive role. So we started asking, like, can we please have No Limit? And he's like, what? Y'all want my No Limit? And he was like, I can't just pass that down. And we are like, but you can. Like, we have so many ideas that how we want to be able to help his legacy grow and be able to carry the legacy into the next millennia. So we've got like ideas of fresh new artists, fresh new Afrobeat sound.
Mm.
So we just start telling them, like, like we're into Afrobeats and I'm a piano. We know that it's going to be the next big thing. It is spreading like wildfire because it makes you feel so good. And we started like telling him about different artists to listen to. Go check out this person. Go check. And he's like, wow, like Afrobeats, okay. He was like, okay, so they doing it like that. I'm like, yes.
Okay,
And I'm
I
like,
have a
we
quick
want that
question real quick.
opportunity.
Is Afrobeats and Amapiano something that you're mainly focused on now? Because I know you said you like all types of music, jazz.
Yep, I
all
like
this
all.
music.
Yeah, I like all types of music, Jalen. But really, my concentration is Afrobeats and Amapiano because those are some of our first projects coming off of the label.
Mm.
So with it being the first projects, that's the concentration. But in a holistic way, we're looking at every genre, and we don't know where the talent may come from, but we're going to launch like an live audition tour. So yeah, I don't know if you want to talk about that, but we're going to do a tour. So we're looking for all types of talent.
All right. Now, how does it feel having an input on one of your favorite genres of music?
Say that again, one more time.
How does it feel having an input on one of your favorite genres of music?
It feels wonderful. It feels, I would say, like surreal again, because it's something that we work for to be able to find the right artist that's a fit for No Limit. And then when you do and you hear the right sound and it's got that right feel to it, it's like it's dynamic. And not only that, but it can change the lives of those over in Africa. They don't have the same opportunities and the same financial wealth that we have over here, but they do have tremendous talent that's not deniable. And so it's even equal to or compared to the talent that we have here. And it gives them a way to be able to spread their music in our market. And as well, it's vice versa. So it's like a thing that we can do to help grow love in music. And that's how I look at it. It's like love in music. And we're able to do that with this label, regardless of, what your background is or how long you've been doing Amapiano or Afrobeats. We're open to artist development and taking it from there, or just, growing what you have now. So I'm going to be on the lookout, and I'm happy that we have artists that fit that mold They are coming in very strong.
Nice, nice. Now, how are you able to, I guess, have an objective view versus a subjective view on creating music?
Well, creating music and my objective view, I guess, of it, is that was the question?
Yeah, like how do you help create music in a objective view versus based off what you feel on your own, just like what you know the people like?
Okay, so I would say looking at music from how it not only makes you feel, but if it's a fit for what the market is looking for. So as people demand a certain type of music, we're of course looking at that because we want to be successful as a label. So we that's why I say that we're very diverse, and we have specialists that I call specialists because we've been in this business for over 10 years, and all of my team and I have different tastes in music. And so it kind of is a very wide approach to what we want our label to have, because everybody has a certain interest that's different, but collectively we're all looking for good talent. We're all looking for, that next big artist.
All right. All right. So also, how do you like you have a lot of things that you are CEO in and other stuff like that. So I also see that you are CEO and slash style concierge of LGFG LLC. Now, music and style, I get how they kind of intertwine because it's an expression, right? Music is an expression, style is an expression. But how do you like do both of those?
Oh, that was real easy actually. So when you have like a fashion brand, it's that brand stand out when you bring music to it. I don't know if you're familiar with how hip hop influences fashion, but it does in a big way. And so even with the artists that I have, I've styled them for video shoots, for print media ads, for photo shoots. And that is something that I did early on, even before music. So
Mm.
I was into fashion even before music, and was able to find a connection with the two once I got into the music business.
Wow.
So having that ability to be able to style the artist and to know that, the brand is most important. So I have to present them in a way into which they can be proud of the image that they have, and that the people will gravitate towards their image. So when it comes to styling them for events or styling them for video shoots or whatever, I put my all into it and make sure that they look really good. And so that's something that I take pride in. Look good, feel good.
Okay. So you basically can do it all then. You could manage them, you could style them, you now have a record label. You're doing it all for your artists now.
I'm I'm trying, Jalen.
Right?
It's like I say, it's a process. So having it come together finally is the greatest feeling in the world, because now it's finally connecting, and it's not one thing versus another thing. But I'm finding that in order to grow and in order to keep, it relevant, the label and the brands of my artists, I'm able to
Slow down. Slow down. I think we are having a little bit of technical difficulties when looking at the stream. But yeah, she does a lot of stuff. This is pretty cool. All she does a lot. She not only is now COO of a record label, she's not only a CEO of a style brand, she is also a CEO of her own business. And yes, we are having a little bit of technical difficulties. We will be right back. But while we do have the technical difficulties, let me just share some things that she does and also some things that are happening up right now for me that are coming up and stuff like that. She is a booking agent. She's a CEO. She is a CEO of multiple things. She's a COO. So if you guys are just joining in, please stick around to see the rest of the interview because she does a lot of stuff. She's pretty incredible. She's an incredible woman. And yeah, we will hear a lot more about the stuff that she does. Now, while I have this time, I guess I could also share that I am a youth entertainer honoree for Heaven Help One Help All Foundation Consolation Award annual award ceremony, and it is pretty cool. So again, thank you, Miss Heaven Hightower, for doing this, and it's pretty incredible, pretty spectacular. So if you want some more information on that, please check out our Facebook, Cat Coles, and yeah, we will share a lot about it because it's pretty cool. There's not a lot of times that I go and just like show out myself. I'm normally showing out for other people, just like doing what I'm doing now, talking about other people, just yapping about other people and about the incredible stuff they do. So it's pretty awesome that I am going to be a youth entertainer honoree. So please check it out. There'll be more information on my Facebook, on their socials and things like that. So again, thank you all. And for the people who just joined again, we are interviewing Miss All Bizz. Now she does a lot of stuff. She's an agent, booking agent. She's a manager. She's a CEO, COO. She has her own company. She's a COO of a record label. She is a manager for music. She is a style concierge. She does a lot of stuff, and she really handles basically everything that's going on with the music entertainment side. And it's pretty incredible, and it's really spectacular. We are contacting her about the technical difficulties. Sorry, words just slip my mind sometimes, but technical difficulties. Please stick around for the rest of the interview, and thank you all again. I guess I could share this a little bit ago, around a month ago now. It's been a while, but we were doing something for a Black History Month. I called it Youth Says History Month. Let me see.
That's my team, that's my team. Loyalty over everything, that's my team, that's my team. From the bottom where we grinding, that's my team, that's my team. To the top where we shining, that's my team, that's my team. Loyalty over everything, that's my team. Every day I thank the Lord for the people needed. I know my life can be taken for whatever reason. That's why I tell them that I love them while I'm breathing. I want to see them grow in life before I see them grieving. That's what I'm about. This one ain't for views or the counts, nah. This one's for the moves that'll count. I'd rather be that one rapper living for the music than just another rapper that'll die for some clout. That's why I keep my people accountable for their actions. Tell them if we talk it, then we really have to back it. And I don't like violence, but if my brother Kendrick call me and say he need me, then I'm out there riding. LKG since 2012, no changes. Seen day one is get cases, and I never was.
So that was something I just did last month. Youth Says History Month. It was about celebrating the youth during Black History Month, not just Black people, but the Black youth, and showing what they're doing, because there's a lot of stuff being said about our youth, good and bad, but I'd like to really celebrate the good. Now, it's also talking about Black History Month. The Pan-African Festival is coming up, part with the Tubman Museum. We're going to be doing a lot of that stuff. So if you want more information on that, please check out our Facebook, because we're going to be doing a lot. Now, for the viewers who just joined, we are interviewing again Miss All Bizz All Bizz. She's the CEO of All Bizz Entertainment. She is a CEO of LGFG, and she's a style concierge. Now, she can basically do anything for the people she manages. It's incredible. She is COO of a record label, so she can really handle basically everything. I guess that's why her name is All Bizz, but it's pretty incredible. It's pretty spectacular, the things that she's doing. So again, please stick around to see more of the interview. Now, for the people who just joined again, I am being honored as the Youth Entertainer Honoree, part of Heaven Help One of All Consolation Awards annual award ceremony. And it's going to be May the 11th. So please check out our Facebook for more information about it, more information about the stuff that I'm doing, because there's a lot of stuff going on. And I'm pretty sure I'm just going to cut most of this out of the YouTube video. But again, let's thank our sponsors. It's On Time Sunwear, for sunwear that's always on time. And it's really incredible. I have a couple pairs. They're spectacular. They're wonderful. They're fun to wear, and they look pretty great. I mean, they have sunwear for the summer, for the fall, for the winter, for the spring. I mean, they have sunwear that is classy, sunwear that is funky, sunwear that is fun, sunwear that is casual. So if you want yourself some wonderful sunwear, please check the description when the live is over to see On Time Sunwear. Now, again, we are having a little bit of technical difficulties right now, but I guess I could also pull up something that just came on. It is Marvin and Junior. And after I show you this, I will show you some of the stuff that she does, because she is also a podcaster. Yeah, so like me, kind of like me, she is a podcaster, and it's incredible, and it's something that we will also talk about when she gets back. Again, guys, sorry for the technical difficulties, but while I am here, let me show you guys something that is just coming up right here. All right, here we go. Boom. Boom. I am Marvin and Junior. I was recently for the movie, and it's a wonderful story about being there. So if you want to check out more information about it, please go to Facebook, because I recently just wrapped it. It's incredible, huge blast, and I feel like the story behind it is really something to look at, because it's just a wonderful thing. The story about just being there. So if you guys do want more information about that and the other projects I'm gonna be in, hey, just look at the Facebook. Also, again, for the people who showed up, there's more things going on. Again, sorry for the technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. I'll probably just play something in the background, and I'll be right back.
That's my team, that's my team. Loyalty over everything, that's my team, that's my team. From the bottom where we grinding, that's my team, that's my team. To the top where we shining, that's my team, that's my team. Loyalty over everything, that's my team. Every day I thank the Lord for the people needed. I know my life could be taken for whatever reason. That's why I tell them that I love them while I'm breathing. I want to see them grow in life before I see them grieving. That's what I'm about. This one ain't for views or the counts, nah. This one's for the moves that'll count. I'd rather be that one rapper living for the music than just another rapper that'll die for some clout. That's why I keep my people accountable for their actions. Tell them if we talk it, then we really have to back it. And I don't like violence, but if my brother Kendrick call me and say he need me, then I'm out there riding. LKG since 2012, no changes. Seen day one is get cases, and I never would.
Now, I do regret to for the viewers that are watching, and for the viewers that will be watching in the next hour before I could edit down the video, that we will have to reschedule this interview due to technical difficulties. Thank you all for joining in, though. If you do want to see it, and if you did just get on, please just scroll back to the beginning, because it's incredible the things that she did. I'm so sad that we did not get to finish it, because I was really excited. I was getting in the mood. I was getting all ready, because she does a lot of stuff, and it's pretty incredible. But again, before we get off, let me share all the things that are happening. Hey, first, actually, let's do our sponsors at the end, because I am being an honoree as a youth entertainer, and it's pretty incredible, a part of having Help One, Help All Foundation, and it's pretty awesome. A part of the Constellation Award annual award ceremony, and it's going to be on May the 11th, so please check it out. Facebook's going to have more information on it, and it's going to be fantastic. Now let's get into our sponsors. You know what time it is. It's On Time Sunwear, for sunwear that's always on time. For sunwear in the summer, for the winter, for the fall, for the spring. Anytime, anywhere, for some on-time sunwear. Casual, professional, business, anything. I'm telling you, this on-time sunwear is incredible. I have a couple glasses, and let me tell you, when I put them on, it's like I'm a different person. It's like I automatically level up my coolness by 10 or something. I don't know. But hey, you will know when you get some on-time sunwear glasses, because it's incredible. They feel great. They're affordable. So please make sure you check it out. Let me tell you, a lot of these brands, they'd be that glass is gonna be $75, That's our cheapest one. But these are very affordable. So please make sure you check out On Time Sunwear in the description below. Now we have the Mitchell's Academy of Music and Dance. I've been with the Mitchell's for a while now, and it's incredible. When you go in for rehearsals, you just feel the music. The music just vibrates within you. It's incredible. They know the music, they feel the music, and they've been with the music for a long time. Mr. Mitchell, if you ask someone, you probably like, oh, wait, I heard him play before, because he plays for a lot of people. And it's pretty incredible. He's been in the music industry for a long time, and he knows it. If you hear the way he practices, it's incredible. So if you have a passion for music and dance, please check out the Mitchell's Academy of Music and Dance. Now, again, thank you all for coming on. I'm sad this interview had to end due to technical difficulties, but hey, we will have it rescheduled, and we will do everything that you guys just missed, because it's like, if you guys see my notes, you guys don't know yet. You guys don't know yet. So, hey, thank you all for coming in, and stay tuned. Peace.